Well, Ruby, thanks for getting me a new chair. I'm finally on level with you.
Well, yes, you are. And guess what?
What?
It's New Year's.
It sure is.
I can't believe it.
2025.
And you know what? This is our, sixth episode?
Our 6th episode.
Oh, my God. I can't believe I put up with you that long.
Well, by the time we get to the next year, can you imagine how many episodes we'll have behind us?
Well, let's see. How many weeks are there in a year? Too damn many.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, you know.
Well, Ruby, are you ready to start the episode?
Well, I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be.
All right, here we go.
All right.
If you like your tea with a side of shade, just sit right back, 'cause you've got it made. These girls are here to gab and tish, and they do it all with a sassy swish. Always dusted, never busted, it's true, don't you know? Always dusted, never busted, it's the Punch and Judy Show.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Oh, yeah. Welcome
Well,
back.
here we-
Welcome back.
Really welcome back. And
Welcome
back. We started the
back,
show.
dude. Yeah.
It didn't really go away yet.
What?
'Cause we
Huh?
haven't-
What?
we
What?
haven't-
Huh? What? She's mumbling again.
I'm not mumbling at all.
You are mumbling.
I'm not mumbling.
Yes, you are.
Ruby, did you notice that the dresses that we're wearing today are the dresses that we wore when we first performed together?
I don't believe that's true.
It is.
I believe that your dress is the same, but I think this one's different.
No, because I remember we specifically found a dress for you that was semi-matching mine.
Oh.
Yeah, and you had on a sort of different hairstyle, but
Oh.
much prettier than what you're wearing today.
Actually, that was kind of fun. That's been a while, though.
It has been a while. It's been
what,
almost
like 2017,
It was
18,
the beginning
something?
of 2020.
Oh, it had to be because of that pandemic.
That pandemic.
It was a couple of weeks before they locked you up.
They locked you up too, girl.
Well, they did not lock
They
me up.
shoved you in a suitcase for
Well,
about
that's
a
true.
year. You were like,
That's
help
true.
me!
That's true. I was lonely in there for a long time.
Help!
Yeah,
It was like
that's true.
solitary confinement. No wonder you're so deranged.
But that was such a fun show, really.
It was a fun show.
That was back at that little Palace Theater we used to go.
Palace Theater.
We used to work there when we were, just starting out.
I wasn't just starting out.
Well, yeah, you were.
Maybe in the city of
Well,
Seattle.
you were just
but-
starting out a little bit.
Yeah?
Now you're an old pro.
I'm an old pro, huh?
Yeah.
Keyword old, I guess.
Yeah,
in
that's
her
the old
case.
one. Oh.
But anyways, yeah, I decided this year to take New Year's off. I
Oh.
said no to all the offers that I was given. I said, no, I'm going to make this New Year's a calm, quiet night and just relax.
Really?
No staying out till 2 a.m.
Really?
No falling asleep at 4 a.m.
Is that just because you're too old to handle that sort of stuff now?
A little bit, yeah. Honestly, yes. I don't
Yeah,
really want...
I'm too old.
I told my boyfriend, I said, I will come to your restaurant and give you a kiss for New Year's, but after that, I'm
Aw.
heading on out.
I have to say, he's a cutie.
He's a cutie.
I've said that too many times, but it is true.
It is true.
I'm kind of taken with him.
Well, you can't take him.
I know. I don't think he's into short styrofoam women.
Yeah, I don't think into non-existent entities like
Yeah,
you.
well, I'm an existent entity.
Oh, you're sort of a figment of my imagination,
Yeah.
I think.
That may be true. I'm a figment of somebody's imagination. That's a
Certainly are.
fact.
Yeah. Well, what are you
Anyways.
going to do for New Year's, Rubes?
Well, I'm thinking, I was thinking of flying out to New York and seeing some of my friends.
You want to see the balls drop?
Well, there are balls I'd like to see drop, but I'm not hanging out in Times Square with those crazy people.
Oh
no.
my God, it looks like an... I've never
I've never had a desire.
Not in the,
Even when I lived in New York with you, mostly we spent time in her apartment drinking.
It looks like the
I'm an
worst-
alcoholic just because of her, actually. It's all your fault.
Here we go again. Just
That's right. It's all your
talking
fault.
over Louvel.
It's all your fault.
Like nothing
It's all
I
your
say
fault.
matters.
No, well, it doesn't.
Nothing
though.
I say.
Nothing she says
Here I
really
am trying to
matters.
express how anxiety-inducing New Year's Eve in New York City looks like to me, and you're just like, oh, I'm an alcoholic.
Well, all right. Okay, here we go. She wants time.
No, I'm
I'm
done.
going to give her some time.
I'm done. I'm okay.
Okay, here, my undivided attention.
You don't ever have attention that's undivided. It's divided across all sorts of things. You're probably thinking about Kermit. You're probably thinking about Jack. You're probably thinking about Pinocchio. All these puppet boys that you've
Peanut butter. I'm thinking about peanut butter.
Oh, why peanut butter?
Peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter,
So
peanut
that's what
butter.
the inside of your brain sounds
Yeah, that's
like.
pretty much. That's right. That's
like
right.
a hamster. on a
Anyways,
wheel.
come on. Tell me what you want to say about New York. Come on. You whine, you complain, you piss the moan.
I
I'm
was
ready.
gonna say
What?
Times Square on New Year's
Uh-huh.
Eve
Yeah.
is like a hellscape.
Well, I've heard.
You get trampled. You would get trampled for sure.
Yeah.
They would find you in the sewer the next day being gnawed on by a giant rat. You'd never be seen again.
Ooh, that sounds exciting. Getting gnawed on by a wild rat in the sewer? That sounds like New York to me.
New York, baby.
Yeah.
You'd have
No, I
cockroaches
love New
coming out
York.
your
You know
hair.
that. You know
Yeah,
that.
I know you
Yeah.
do.
It was really hard to leave New York, but then you forced us to move to Seattle, and that was that.
I didn't force us.
You did force us.
Ruby, you were going to get canceled, and I had to play damage control and
Yeah.
get us out of there.
Yeah.
Because I knew that my name was attached to your name, so I had to say, okay, I can't let my career get destroyed because of this dumb bitch.
She's a liar.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
You don't remember the scandal?
I do remember your scandals.
No, I remember your scandal, Ruby.
I
with
do.
with the ice bucket
No,
in
not.
the bathtub.
Oh, well.
That boy, they never found that boy.
No, he is around.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Is he all around in one place at once, or is he in pieces?
Now, what are you saying about me,
I
darling?
don't know, girl. All I know
Honestly.
is there's a movie about.
Honestly, the guy, you just say the craziest shit. That's all I'm saying.
I know that there's movies about killer dolls,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
The only killer thing that I do is,
Kill the audience when you're on stage.
I listen.
What?
You know I'm a good performer.
You're a performer.
You know I've got a great voice.
Yeah.
My pagan holiday album's coming out.
Yeah, in 2 years.
Yeah, the Solstice album in 2 years.
Yeah, what's it gonna be called?
The Solstice album.
That's it.
Yeah, Ruby Ross, the Solstice album.
Wow, you're really original with your naming conventions, huh?
Well, you know, why not?
my God.
Make it simple. It's easy for people to remember.
Or, in your case, very forgetful because, you really don't bring much to the table.
Really? Wow.
Oh, girl.
Oh, no, it's going to be a good year, though. Really is.
Well, it could be.
Yeah, I feel
Hey,
good about it.
Listen, baby. Anything could be better than this year.
You can choose to forget.
And we're going to move on to a positive aspect of the show. We're going to celebrate other people.
Yeah?
We're going to admire the work and writing of a loyal fan who showed us how badly they wanted the mug.
They were pretty desperate, weren't they?
They were very desperate,
Yeah,
let me tell you.
what was her name again? Crumpleburger?
Cecilia
Cecilia.
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 Cecilia
Cecilia?
Crumpleburger.
Crumpleburger.
Crumpleburger. Yes, that's right.
Desperate for this cup.
Desperate for them. So desperate, they said
Yeah.
that they would not watch our show anymore if we didn't give it to
Well,
them.
we can't stop them from
We
doing
were
that.
under duress
Yeah,
with this
I
choice.
feel like I might have been a bit manipulated.
I know.
Yeah.
Jeez,
A
Louise.
little bit of.
They were going to put meat in their cup.
That's right. Bologna.
Bologna.
Oh,
I
cold
mean,
cuts. Something about cold cuts.
Such a horrible use for a
my
mug.
Lord.
But we had guns to our head.
Yeah.
And we
So,
have to give it to Cecilia. So
Cecilia,
congratulations,
congratulations. Yeah.
It's your a new year, new mug.
New year,
New
new
mug.
mug.
Yeah.
You can put your bologna and you can put your mortadella.
Ooh,
You can put your cotto salami.
sopressata.
You can put your turkey, your ham.
You could put a little coffee in there too if you're
Well,
feeling
you know.
frisky.
I prefer to put some wine or some vodka in there
Well,
myself.
we all know that that's all you do is drink. That's
Well,
how you get
listen,
through
if you
life.
lived in a box most of the time, you'd drink all the time
a
too.
box of wine.
Especially if you had to work with you once a week.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, I just have to say how it is. I like to be straight and truthful with my feelings.
Girl, did you take your woebegone today?
Oh, I take my woebegone every day.
Did you wash it down with a cocktail?
That's right.
That's the Judy Garland special.
That's right. It's the Judy Garland special. A couple of pills and a nice vodka
Oh,
Collins or
You just
two.
take a nice long nap.
That's right.
But see, you being a puppet, I think you die every time you do it, but because you're not really alive, you don't actually die.
That sounded like a real shot in trying to say something there, but I don't know what the hell you were trying to say. So,
I was saying you're unaffected by the mortal dealings of humanity.
Yeah. She's always trying to dismiss me, make me feel like
No, I was saying that
No. I don't need your excuses. I don't need your explanations. I don't need that nonsense out of your mouth. I always trying to say that all the stuff about me is just because I'm a puppet. Well, I'm sick of your discriminatory attitude toward me.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You don't have rights?
I have rights.
Yeah.
I'm the owner of this extravaganza we do every week, and I will not be treated this way.
I was saying that you're not affected by.
Nope. You're not saying nothing anymore. I've had it. Do not make me walk off this set.
You can't walk.
Why do you keep bringing that up?
Jesus, girl, you got me good. Oh.
I'm just tired. I'm tired of the way you've treated me lately.
The way I treat you.
That's right.
Girl, you're treated like a queen.
Oh, yeah.
You sit on a pedestal.
Yeah, like the queen that they chopped her head off.
Well, you probably deserve that.
Well, maybe.
Get you a new body.
Oh, I got my legs chopped off, so there's that.
You're going to get something else chopped off soon enough if you're not careful.
So, yeah, I'm excited about the new year.
Yeah,
I
I'm
really
ready
am.
for it.
But I am not going out. I'm staying in.
Staying in.
Yeah, I'm staying in.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to listen to my podcast.
Our podcast?
No, my podcast, you know.
What's your podcast?
Well, the ones I listen to.
Which is?
Not ours. Well, I mean, I was there for the taping. I know what's on it.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You can't remember what you ate 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, what was that?
I didn't eat 2 minutes ago. Yeah, so I can totally remember that.
Okay, 10 minutes ago.
Well, listen, we've been on the air for 10 minutes, so
Have we?
yeah,
Oh,
at
well,
least
shit.
probably like 15 minutes and 50 seconds.
I don't know. You probably have a butt on your. You probably have a mouth in your butt. What kind of demonic alien language were you just speaking?
Well, I was trying to figure out what you were saying
Oh
there.
my God, this is unraveling
Anyways,
fast.
yeah. So what are we going to do? Are we going to get on to our favorite
I
things?
think we were going to say, once again, congratulations to Cecilia
Yeah,
Kruppelberger.
congratulations, Cecilia. You'll need to send us your address,
we will send
to
that
the punchingjudies@gmail.com, and we'll get it in the mail to
We'll
you.
send it right over. Do you
Yeah.
want? And we can
Now
even
remember,
sign
you
it.
have to pay the shipping and the insurance.
Let's sign it for her too. We'll sign it.
What?
So we'll sign
Oh
it.
yeah, we could do that.
Can you do that?
I've signed a few things in my life. I like to keep my signature myself. That makes them more valuable in the aftermarket.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know how to sign things?
Vaguely.
Are you able to write?
Not much.
Doesn't surprise
I
me.
mostly just sort of drool on the paper.
What's going on with your hair, girl?
What do you mean?
I don't know. It's just kind of looking. I don't know.
God, are you like, you're just negging me now.
Well, you know. At least I haven't mentioned those thighs.
We're going to go to favorite things now before I kill her.
Ah!
Favorite, lots of things to do and see. Favorite, all the things we love.
Hey, Louvel. Welcome back.
You starting without me?
I've been known to.
Please finish without me, too.
Well, you know. Listen,
You're trying to catch me off guard, make me look bad for America.
it's not that hard.
Oh my God.
Making you look bad is really one of the easier things I do in a week. I wait until Sunday, then I pull out all the stops. That's right. Oh, you know. Listen, it's the end of the year. I'm going to say something nice to you. No, I'm going to say something nice to you. I feel like that you're you know, I'm really struggling to find something nice to say.
Oh my God, you old bitch.
Well,
you rotted old bitch. You know, if they could see under their dress, they would see all the toxic sludge pouring out of you. That's how much of a rotted bitch you are. You can't even say one nice thing about me, can you?
well, you know, I think well, I have to say that for, you know, no, I really can't. I can't find a thing to say about you. No.
Well,
You look pretty good up close. How's that? You're kind of like you're like a Monet painting. From a distance you look great, but up close you don't look too bad.
You know, friends, I just want everyone to know that you abuse me.
Uh-huh.
You call me the F slur when
Uh-huh.
the cameras are off.
I've never called you the F
She
slur.
smacks me with her stick.
Oh, I have never done no
She
such
calls
thing.
me ugly.
Yeah.
She breaks me down.
Well,
And I'm gonna sue you
yeah.
and everything you have.
Okay.
I'm gonna own this show by the end of that.
Well, that's not a lot to own, really. It's kind of like if you could turn this camera around, there's not a lot to own.
They don't need to know that.
Yeah, you know.
This is a beautiful studio.
No, yeah. Right down here in downtown Ballard.
That's right.
Ballard,
Downtown
Seattle.
That's right. In our luxury condo recording studio.
That's right.
There's a beautiful view of the ocean right
That's
in front
right.
of us.
You can see the Shoal Bay from here.
There's Shoal Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Kind of exciting, actually.
it's very nice. We're living in the lap of luxury.
Mm.
And that's just, that's how lucky we are.
Yeah, well, it's nice.
Well,
hey, listen, so what was your favorite thing this week?
My favorite thing
My favorite thing was I went to a... Oh, wait, go ahead. It's your turn.
was...
I think you went first last week, however.
Okay, Ruby, you may go first.
No.
No,
I'm gonna
please.
Listen, it's the least I can do here at the end of the year to be, magnanimous and kind-hearted.
Well, Ruby,
Because I'm a kind-hearted person, really. A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah, where's the heart?
It's not a well-known thing,
No.
but it's true. I'm warm, fuzzy.
You're fuzzy,
That's
but you're
right.
not warm.
Well,
You're
I
pretty
feel like
cold.
I'm warm.
You're pretty
I feel like
cold,
I'm warm
actually.
right now, darling.
Well, that's probably because you're sitting next to me.
That's probably
And
that's
you can't
probably
handle
true.
how hot I am.
That's the
Gorgeous.
delusion, girl. The delusion.
Ooh, gorgeous.
Oh, good thing she put her glasses back on. Now she knows what she's saying wasn't true.
Little bitch.
Yeah, all right.
Well, my favorite thing,
Uh-huh.
Ruby, is something that you can't do
Why?
because it involves legs. And so you really can't relate to it. And so I just want to rub it into your face. This past week,
Yeah.
me and a couple of friends and my boy went to an ice skating event. And we went ice skating.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't been ice skating in so long.
Mm-hmm.
And I absolutely fell in love with it.
She fell on her ass.
I never fell once.
You just said you fell.
I fell in love with it.
Oh. well.
Again. Because I
Yeah.
used to ice skate as a boy. I was
She's planning on being in the next Olympics.
well, let's not put it that far.
The drag Olympics, of
The-
course.
Yeah, well, they're not going to put me in the regular Olympics
No.
because
Who would want you to
I
be in
can't
there?
do a double axle or
Oh.
anything like that. But I can project my body forward and do a little tiny spin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not crash into people.
No, that's
But
good.
So when I was a kid,
So apparently you weren't drinking as usual.
I was not drinking.
Oh,
I was
good.
sober as a nun.
Yeah.
And so I had a great time.
Yeah.
Didn't fall on my ass.
Yeah.
And I think it was just so nice planting my 2 feet on the floor.
Yeah.
Pushing
Did that
off,
darling boy take
pushing
you?
off with my legs.
That one that I saw the other day, did he
Yeah,
take you to it?
mhm, Pushing off with my legs.
You know, he's such a nice guy. I just
Planting
can't
my
figure out what he
legs-
sees in you.
my legs firmly onto the ice
Uh-huh.
and gliding along on my legs
Yeah.
and my feet.
Yeah.
And I just feel so bad for
Are
people.
you trying to rub in the fact that
Yeah.
you've got legs and feet?
Well, I just can't.
Because you're not doing a very good job.
I guess we could put.
Just say, listen, I've got legs and feet, and Miss Ruby don't. Just say it. Quit intimating it. Quit pretending like you're being subtle, because you're literally not being subtle at all.
I feel so bad for
No,
people who
no,
can't.
you do not. You do not feel sorry for me. You rub it in all the time. It's no wonder I always talk about your ham hock legs, because honestly,
Well, you wouldn't know what that feels like.
I don't. Because, I have no legs. That's probably why you was able to skate well. You know, skaters have big fat
I'm a sturdy
legs,
girl.
you know?
I'm a
Big
big
old
sturdy-
fat legs, and
You
big
would-
butts.
You wouldn't know.
I would. I like to watch the skaters.
You're as flat as they can go, as they
Well,
come. There's
you
no.
know.
I don't think you have an ass.
I do have an ass,
I
actually.
don't think I want to see it.
Yeah. It's my partner that I do my podcast with.
I started to think about you having an ass, and I had to go gag in the corner.
Yeah, well, that's what you probably got when you thought about yourself.
Oh, we gotta move on. I can't talk about this anymore.
Right?
It's making me sick.
Oh,
Just think about you and that
Yeah.
pale, bony ass that you have.
yeah, you need to do like me and take Pepto-Bismol before you do the show. That's right.
We're scathing today, aren't
Well,
we?
you know,
Goodness,
listen.
this is what the people want.
Listen.
What's that?
I find it real easy to be mean to you. That's
Is that the nicest thing you have?
yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's the thing I really like about you is it's so easy to be mean to you.
Well, Louvel, it's just really nice because you're the biggest.
Oh,
fan
you're doing that
around.
dumb voice again.
Well, it sounds just like you.
No, it does not.
No, it does not.
No, it does not.
No, it does not.
Well, you
Well,
oh, look at you.
That's what you get for thinking.
Well, I'll tell you what my favorite thing this was.
Okay, what is it?
And it was only minorly ruined.
Mm.
I went and saw Dina Martina.
I did too. I think we talked
That's
about
what ruined it.
Well, we didn't sit next to each other.
I know, but you were right in my line of sight.
Well, you got lucky. You got some special attention at Dina.
Oh, I did.
So,
I got some candy.
For those of the people who didn't listen to last episode, Dina Martina is a fabulous drag performer.
She
who does a
is.
Christmas show here every
Listen,
December.
she's not fabulous. She's
Well, she's-
genius.
she's a genius, but
Genius.
She is a genius.
Yeah.
What was your favorite part of the show?
Well, I do believe that part. I love the way she just mispronounces everything.
Of course.
And she was
Talking
talking.
shit with me on the couch.
Yeah, she was talking about Dionysus.
Oh yeah.
And she called him dialysis. I just
and her
about
little-
lost it.
Her little dream sequence.
Oh God, it was wonderful.
She did a bunch of new things this year too. She really kind of tried to freshen it up this year.
Yeah.
I liked it a
Well,
lot.
you know, I find it's pretty fresh every year, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not as fresh as you though.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm pretty fresh.
But yeah, you got some free chocolate. I
I
was so
did.
jealous.
Were you?
And your date got a bunch of free chocolate.
She did, and
She
she
just
got both the what are those called?
The Werthers?
No, they were the
The Lints.
no,
Lint
yeah. She got a
balls.
lint ball.
A lint ball.
And she got one of those Rokas.
I've never had
Not
a
the
Roka.
kitty Rokas, but the other ones.
Kitty Roka? I don't even
You know, the chocolate Rokas.
I don't even know what that are.
Yeah,
they are.
they're kind of tasty. Yeah,
Did
they're tasty.
Did
Yeah.
you savor it while you watched Dina?
Yeah, it was fun. Listen,
Yeah.
I would have loved to have gone and sat on the couch.
Well, she
but,
wouldn't pick you.
I'm pretty sure she wouldn't because I would, outshine her.
Oh, okay.
No, listen, that's not true.
That's
I do
delusional.
love her. Like I do
I
love
love
her.
her.
I might be her fan.
Someone you're a fan of?
Well, I'm certainly not a fan of you.
Well, you're just stuck with me.
Yeah, it's like
80-year contract.
yeah,
pretty
it's like
binding.
trying to win the lottery and missing it by one number.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
that what happened?
That's kind of what happens.
Oh my god.
No, she was great. Though.
She was great.
I
loved her.
noticed that you were having a nice time over there.
I was cracking up.
Oh,
Everything.
what was
she
your
says-
favorite part?
My favorite part. There's a lot of favorite parts, but
Oh, yeah?
the jingle bells
Oh,
had me
Lord, that was
dying.
funny.
So
Yeah.
she was doing, folks. She was doing a number.
Yes.
She was singing. Was she singing Jingle Bells? No, she was singing a song about Jingle Bells, but
Yeah.
it wasn't Jingle Bells.
No, it wasn't.
And she would progressively get bigger Jingle
Yeah.
Bells.
They started out with little tiny jingle bells in her hand.
But then she would just kind of toss them on the floor unceremoniously, and they just made a big thunk.
yeah,
And eventually, she had a gigantic Jingle Bell. They were probably as big as the screen.
they were like as big as your head. Each
Bigger,
of the bells.
Bigger than my head.
Yeah, each of the bells were
They were as
giant.
big as my ego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't take much.
No, and then she just whirled it around like a
Uh-huh.
like a sort of boa constrictor, Britney Spears
Yeah,
style.
yeah. The only thing that shocked me that evening
Yeah.
was that I ordered a Dina Martini. It was a dirty Dina Martini.
Well, she is pretty dirty.
Yeah, and it was I ordered two of them. One from my friend Arlene.
Yeah.
You know, my dear friend Arlene that I hang
Arlene.
out with.
Yeah, I love Arlene.
I love Arlene too. She's she's been
She's a
through-
fabulous gal.
She's been with me through thick and thin,
well.
which is basically when I'm dieting and not dieting. And well, you know how it is. I've seen you get big. I've seen you get small. You know thick and thin.
I do.
Yeah. So I ordered me and Arlene a drink,
Okay.
and it was $60 with
For
the
two
tip
drinks?
for two tiny drinks.
Holy
Teeny
shit.
tiny Tina Martina drinks.
$30 for a drink?
It was $30 for a drink each.
That's why you got to bring a flask.
Well, it was $25 and then a $5 tip.
Let me tell you, that's why you bring
That's
a
right.
flask.
Well,
I keep
telling
my
you what,
flask in a very.
I was like, wow, the tickets were cheaper than the drinks.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a couple of mugs and they were $25, and that was more mug expensive.
well,
than
and
I
then
like.
you tried to sit down at our table. Arlene was like, "Do we really have to sit by her?" And I was like,
Arlene
"Well,
loves
you know."
me.
You know.
Arlene loves me.
Yeah, well,
Arlene is the only one of the two of you who thinks I'm hilarious.
Arlene's a better actress than I
Arlene
am.
thinks I'm funnier than you. She told me.
Yeah, well,
Arlene said, Louvel,
I don't believe
know
that.
how you put up with this old bitch.
I don't believe that.
You know, I've had to drink and take narcotics to take up with her over the last 10
Arlene
years.
and I have been friends since, well, probably since
High
since
school?
before you were born.
Well, and it explains a lot because you and Arlene both have heavy drinking problems.
That's well, we do actually. We like to drink. That we do.
Arlene.
We can take down a couple of bottles of wine
You
for
probably
sure.
drink more than me.
Well, you know.
Do you really get drunk? Is that sort of what you're chasing?
No, but I'm working on it.
You're
I'm
chasing
really
the
working
dragon
on it.
of
I really am.
Of tipsiness.
Apparently, it's real hard for a puppet to actually get drunk. So
Yeah, you would make
I drink
a really
lot.
good wine decanter.
Well, you'd be a good whiner.
I'm sorry, but actually, the one who wines here mostly is you, Ruby.
Yeah, well, you whine a lot about me, that's for sure.
Um,
Hey, listen.
what?
No, I just want to say, hey, listen, because I didn't want to hear it from you.
I found out what our good friend Javon made in the show.
Oh, what did she make?
Lovely Javon made Dina's white sort of suit jacket coat dress.
Oh,
thing in
that
the
was
beginning.
cute, yeah.
And then she also made all the jingle bells.
Oh, well, you know what was interesting is all of her clothes fit this year.
They fit better than normal, but they're usually not supposed to fit.
I know. I always like I was a little shocked that like the back was zipped all the way up.
I kind of thought she had a reveal on her second costume because if you looked on the back, there was like this thin sequin cord coming out the back, and I was wondering if she maybe had a dress underneath and she just didn't have a moment to reveal it.
Maybe.
We'll never know. That's
yeah.
the mystery of Dina Martina.
It was a fun show, though.
It's
I'm so
always
glad. I'm so
fantastic.
glad I went. Even with you sitting in my line of vision, it didn't ruin the whole evening.
Oh, we really did. We were right looking at. We were seated. You were seated this way, and I
Yeah.
was seated like almost
Yeah.
adjacent to you. We
And
had to stare
I
right at
couldn't
each
really
other.
look at the show without you being in my line of sight. So I just had to suck it up, really,
Yeah.
just deal with it.
Well, at least you got to see my beautiful smile, my infectious laughter,
Yeah,
my.
you've definitely got
my-
infections.
We don't talk about that anymore. Okay?
Well, you know, I talk
cleared
about
up.
it all the time.
It cleared up.
Yeah,
Cleared up.
that's usually what happens when you take a lot of antibiotics.
I did get a tetanus shot.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I got an RSV shot this week.
You did.
Yeah.
Aren't you too old for that?
No.
No, really.
No, I'm not too old for that.
They say that it's after a certain age, it's pretty much useless.
No, that is not
And
true.
you've been getting RSV
Oh,
probably since, who knows? Oh, RSV. I'm sorry. I was thinking of, you're a slut, so I was thinking of HPV. And Lord knows you're probably covered in that.
Oh, you are terrible. You are just awful. You know that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Dina Martina should do an ice skating show.
Yeah.
Dina on ice.
That sounds scary to me.
That
I
could be
can't
fun.
imagine, really.
It could be really fun.
Yeah.
Christopher Jeffries? What's his
Oh,
name?
it's Mr. Jeffrey.
Mr. Jeffries.
Mr. Jeffrey.
Mr.
He is
Jeffries
very
could be,
talented.
They could push him around.
Very,
on his piano
very
on the
talented.
ice.
Really
He could drive a
talented.
Zamboni.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great.
Yeah.
Dina, call me. We can work it out.
Yeah.
We can do Dina on ice.
I don't think
Anything to get me away from this
I
old
I don't think that's happening.
I think it could. I could.
And I'm coming to see your show next week.
Are you?
Yeah, I decided. Me and Boobs Garcia.
Oh, really?
My friend Boobs.
I love Boobs.
I love Boobs.
Boobs Garcia.
Hello, Boobs Garcia.
Boobs Garcia. Does she listen to the pod?
I don't know, but I think
If she ever does, if she
I know
ever
she.
does,
I know she likes our clips.
We love Boobs Garcia.
Oh, we love Boobs.
Boobs Garcia is this fabulous woman who literally goes to every single show in Seattle.
Listen,
supports
it's
every
the one
single
thing.
artist.
It's the one thing me and this one can agree on.
She's amazing.
Well,
Incredible.
she's more than amazing.
She's kind.
I can't believe you're being so condescending by just calling her plain amazing.
Well, what is she then?
Well, she is a goddess, really.
She is a goddess.
She is a goddess.
She
and
walks the
here you
mountain.
are just calling her regular amazing.
Well, she's an
look,
amazing
Boobs, look what. Look, I told you. I told you Louvel is not. She's not a good person.
Boobs Garcia, we love you so much. And
We do.
hope that you're having a fabulous holiday season if you're listening. Even more fabulous New Year, and I can't wait to see you next week.
Mwah.
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 Yeah, but we're coming to see you in the show.
And I like you better than Ruby.
Oh, that's a lie.
It's true.
You know that's a lie.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, You know, folks, I think I've had it just about up to here with this one.
Well,
So we're going to go on a little break.
yeah.
Have a
And
little-
then what?
I'm going to have a smoke break.
Yeah.
So I can get away from this bitch for 5 seconds.
And then what?
And then we're going to get into
Miscellaneous.
Put a missile
A missile?
with any anus.
Oh, Miss Ruby.
What you'll get is miscellaneous.
That's right.
Well, Ruby, did you celebrate the solstice?
I did. I was dancing naked under the moon.
Oh. Hopefully in a far off field where no one could see you.
Well, you know.
Oh, no, that was you under the overpass, wasn't it?
No, I
had a feeling. I saw you sort of dancing around naked,
No.
mumbling something
I
crazy.
was just out on.
Ah!
I was just out on my private estate doing the
Oh,
thing.
yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you have a
I was
private
out,
estate, huh?
Well, I was out by the, out by the koi ponds.
Oh, what were you doing with them koi naked?
Yeah, they like to see me naked.
Really?
Yeah.
They go,
Yeah,
those fish creep me out.
Yeah.
Koi freak me out.
Yeah. I don't have an estate. But I used to live on an estate with a koi pond.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well,
Life's
I
hard.
left him.
Oh, I
I
see.
left him. I said, I've had enough of you.
Yeah, was that
He
the,
wa- and then and that's that was right. That was the San Francisco guy. And,
was that the count?
no, well, he wasn't a count.
Oh, no.
No, he
He
was
was
a
accountant.
Yeah, he was, and he was the one that lived in San Francisco.
Okay.
That was before the whole thing with Columbia. Where I
Oh,
went
I
to
see.
the unfortunate
So you kind of had a
situation with the.
meltdown.
Well, I didn't have a meltdown. I got involved with Carlos. And oh, hi, welcome back. I didn't really mean to get into that. But
I don't think we should mention Carlos. You
Yeah,
know,
well,
he
I would
has-
really hate for
he
him
has
to.
people kind of
He
looking
does.
around for you.
He does.
Ruby, don't
So
you...
what have you? No, you go first.
Well, I was gonna say, do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I do have some New Year's resolutions.
you?
I have a whole list of New Year's resolutions for you.
You-
I think basically.
Oh, for me?
Well, yes.
Not for your own.
Well, no. I mean, I don't need to change anything or do
Okay.
anything different.
Let's hear what you do.
I feel like you
Let's
need
hear
to.
it. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I
Tell
feel,
me your list. I want to hear it.
I-
Okay, how many?
Well, there's just.
One.
Well, I feel like it would be good for you to start drinking more
Okay.
water.
Okay.
Yeah, and I feel like you need to start being more respectful to your to me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel like that's something you're not really good at. And you
Okay.
can improve.
Yeah.
I feel like you need to exercise less.
Really?
Yeah,
It's making you feel bad about yourself?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
I feel like that's just something you're just lording over other people.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, you're just lording your ham hock legs.
Oh, because I wake up every morning at 6 a.m. to go exercise.
yeah, she lords that over
And I
me
make
every
you
week.
feel so bad
I
about
got
it.
up at 6 a.m. and then I went exercising. I got up at 6 a.m. and then I went
I
exercising.
go and exercise and do a full choreographed show afterwards.
Yeah.
And then I sort of slog my way over here.
Yeah. I'd like to see you read more. That was on my list. You need
I
to
read all the time.
Oh, that's not true.
I mean, you're an open book.
I
just
feel like you
read
need to read instructions more carefully.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
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 What else? Anything else? Anything else you have to say, you punk? Huh? Huh? Huh?
Well, no, not really. I feel
I
like
have a
that.
list for you. Isn't
I
that
feel like
funny?
that pretty much covers it.
Well, it's funny. I have a big list for you, Ruby.
You did not have a list for
I
me.
do actually.
No, you
it's,
didn't.
it's right over here.
No,
Hang
you
on.
didn't.
Hang on.
Oh, sure.
See, it's right in my hand.
Yeah, well,
And it
that's
says,
a made-up list.
No,
That's
I have it. I
fake.
have it right here.
Oh yeah.
So the first
why
one-
is nothing written in there?
You can't read.
I can read.
You can't read human
I can
things.
read.
No, you can't.
Turn that hand over.
I ate it.
You are such a crazy old bitch.
It's down my throat now.
Yeah.
Good fiber.
Yeah.
Well, Ruby, I think that
So do you have other resolutions
I have
on top of the
resolutions
ones
for
I've
you.
put?
I have resolutions.
Oh,
for
I
you.
don't believe that.
I do. I think the first one is you have to start calling me Your Majesty.
That's never going
because
to happen.
I have a very fragile ego, and I need everyone around me.
That
to,
is
to
never
know
going to happen.
No.
No, I'm just going to have to break that resolution right off.
I think you're.
I am breaking that
You won't have a
resolution
choice.
right this second.
You will not have a choice.
No,
You'll
I-
see. You'll see. With the
Yeah.
new year, hey, there,
Yeah.
there are many mysteries in the new year.
Yeah, well, that's what you
Number
get.
two,
What?
you're not allowed to wear green anymore.
Yeah.
That is my color.
I can live with that.
My color, and I don't like to see you. You also are not you are contractually obligated to only wear blonde hair. You are never allowed to wear red hair ever.
Well,
ever.
that's not true.
Ever.
That's not true.
If you wear red hair, I will not do the episode with you.
Yeah, well,
There's only one red.
that would be a way to improve this show.
Oh, I'd like. Oh, you want to do this show alone?
Well, I think I could.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think I'd be fine without you. Now, look at the back of that hair. It's terrible.
Go on, Ruby. You said you can do the show alone. So
Well,
let everybody
Listen,
do it.
I just wanted to talk about this New Year's. It's so exciting, and I've got all these wonderful ideas of what I'm going to do. I'm thinking about doing a great big show in March without this one, and it's going to be great. I'm going to invite everybody, and we're going to have a good time.
Wow.
All right, so it's not going as well as I thought it
It's
would.
it's so hard for her to do a show by herself. It's
Yeah.
almost as if I'm the star.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
'Cause I'm the biggest star.
I am by far.
And it's not Ruby, it's me.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Must be so hard having to,
Yeah.
be carried around and the show really wouldn't be the same all by yourself.
Well, you do bring an element of, the
Talent.
common man.
Youthfulness.
Yeah, well, more
Beauty.
commonness. Hey, listen.
Huh.
One of the reasons now I'm going to get real serious here.
Okay.
Louvel's not used to me being serious. But
No.
yeah, I'm going to get serious.
Yeah.
I really am excited about the things we've got planned for the new year.
We have a few things planned
Yeah.
for the new year, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, should we kind of map out what we're going to be doing with this show?
Well,
in the
what
new
we're
year?
hoping to do.
What we're hoping to
Well,
do
we've got hopes and dreams and ambitions.
is blonde ambitions.
Yeah, and redhead ambitions.
Well, folks, what we're going to be doing in the new year is we're taking this all the way to June,
Yeah.
come hell or high water.
Oh, yeah.
And then in June,
Yes.
we're going to have a big live Pride show.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's
going to be really fun.
Us taping with a live audience.
That's right.
There'll be games.
That's right.
So
And I'm hoping that maybe we can feature a couple of our listeners.
a couple of our listeners,
Yeah.
maybe some fabulous Seattle performers.
That's right.
And it's going to be a good time.
It's going to be a great time. We might do it in 2 episodes because it might be a 2-hour show.
Ooh, it could be a two-parter.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
hopefully we can interview some icons of the
Icons
Seattle
of the
drag
Seattle-
scene.
That's true.
This
That's true.
is Bacon Strip's 20th year. I was thinking maybe we could interview Sylvia
20
Ostay for
years of
more.
Bacon.
20 years, yeah.
That's a lot of
Listen,
artery
I think
clogging.
that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I love that.
And there's just so many great people.
Yes.
I'd like to have some of that, and then we were also talking about maybe doing some more giveaways.
Yeah, more
here on the
giveaways.
program.
We got lots to give away.
We got some merch going to be coming up. I've started working on
Ooh,
that.
have you?
Yeah.
With our fashion team,
Yes.
the socks,
You are clever,
the sock puppets. Yeah.
Yeah. And so it should be fun.
We got a big year ahead.
Yeah.
We are putting our feet on the not on the brakes. We're not. Yeah.
Oh, look at you.
We're putting our feet on the gas.
She's clueless.
Right. Go. Oh, they couldn't see that. Thank God. They don't want to see what's on my feet.
Oh my God.
But yeah, we're gonna bring this show to the next level, Rube.
Well, let's hope so.
And so I want you all to know. I know this is a long way in the future.
It is.
But we're gonna be taking the month of June after our big show off.
Well, that'll be a couple of weeks.
A couple weeks.
Yeah, a couple of weeks.
Until we start season 2.
That's right.
And who knows what season 2 could bring?
Well,
Might not
hopefully,
happen.
Hopefully it'll be fun. Whatever it is.
We might kill each other before then.
Well, I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to make you miserable. What fun is killing you?
You'll get rid of my legs too?
No. Yeah, maybe. Although, here's something I'd love to do.
Huh.
I'd like to do a little traveling with you this year.
If we could do that, it would be
Yeah,
fun.
that
Where
would
do you
be
want to
fun.
go?
Well, I'm thinking maybe Palm Springs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe in the fall.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can maybe do a little show down there.
We could find some people to
That's
put up
right.
with us.
Well, I've been talking to some folks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know some folks in the world.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who are these folks?
Mostly they're in my head.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've been talking to them,
Yeah.
and
What do they say?
they're saying, well, yeah, we could probably find a place down there and do a little program.
Program?
Yeah, it's pretty
See
exciting.
if the people of Palm Springs like our shtick.
Well, you seem to like my shtick.
I don't know. It made me feel kind of
It
weird.
it was weird. The things you do sometimes, really.
Well, I'm an unhinged, loose cannon.
Yeah, well.
You just never know what's gonna happen with Louvel.
She called herself a loose cannon.
I'm like oh my God, I'm like Animal.
You know, if you do Kegels, that helps with that.
Sometimes you need to be a loose cannon and make sure everything's out of there.
Yeah, that's right. Listen,
Yeah.
listen.
Huh.
I got something to say.
Okay.
I got something to say. I'm thinking about taking a little trip back to Provincetown
Provincetown.
because
as
I would
Dina-
like to see Dina live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Again.
Again,
In
yeah.
the summer heat.
Well,
that's a different
I've
kind of
never
show.
seen her do that kind of a show. It's always the
neither.
Christmas stuff.
Yeah, I've never seen her
Wow,
do
yeah.
anything non-Christmas.
Plus, there's this hotel there called Crew Quarters.
Oh, what do they do there?
Well, you know, it's for sexy men.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun.
So they would just kind of pass you up.
Well, perhaps they will, but I could still enjoy the eye candy.
She can get her opera glasses on and just look through
That's
the corner
right.
and be like,
I don't mind being a voyeur.
yeah,
I'm not against it.
no,
No, not
I
at
like
all.
I'm more of a team player.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I've
like
heard
to
that.
support the team.
I read that on the bathroom wall somewhere. It
Some
said,
people call
Louvel
me
is a good team player. And then they put your phone number, which I won't say on the podcast because you get enough phone calls as it is.
I had to change my number because of it.
That's right.
All them boys were hunting me down.
Yeah, well. And now, you're a taken woman.
I'm a good, chaste woman of God. I have to keep my body pure and prepared for my man.
Oh, my God. The delusion, girl. The delusion.
Yeah?
Yeah, well. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
what time is it, huh?
It's well past time to give up talking to you about this.
Fine, I guess we'll just get this over with. So, bad advice?
Well, it's the only kind you give.
We told you once and we told you twice. We can't recommend our bad advice. We can't recommend our bad advice.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. I really did not enjoy that argument with you during the break.
Well, I just think
No,
that...
no. I think we've solved it. I just want you to know how I feel about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think people need to know this about us, Ruby.
What don't they know? What don't they know?
It's fine. I'm just going to read the first letter.
Yeah, you please.
Maybe we should listen to our own bad advice.
Yeah. I need some bad advice. Whew.
Okay, Ruby. Wow, these are very Halloween themed for a New Year's show. But do you want to do Boo Year's Eve first or Patricia B. Nocturna?
Wow. What, did you find the wrong L? I
don't know, girl. What do you think?
Let's go with Boo.
Okay, we'll start with Boo.
Boo-hoo.
Hello, Judys.
Hi, Judys.
So me and my partner have been together for nearly 2.5 years.
Uh-huh.
We've been living together for nearly 8 months. As the year is coming to an end, we haven't discussed much about celebrating
Oh,
New
so
Year's
this is
Eve.
more of a New Year's Eve thing.
Well, yeah.
Right.
I assume that, Boo is in, like, my partner.
Oh.
I assume that since we are in a relationship that we would celebrate together.
Yeah, of
A
course.
few days ago, he told me that he'll be celebrating with his friends, and they all agreed that it will be a boys-only party.
What?
That sounds hot. We talked again about that, and he told me that he didn't have much time to drink and party with his crew, so he wants to be with them.
No.
He also said that since he lives with me, I should be cool with that.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel. My friend circle already have out-of-town plans for that day, so I'll be alone in our apartment. Any advice? What should I do? Boo Year's Eve.
What? Listen. This is I'm seeing red flags all over this.
In who? Who's red flags?
Well, I think him.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
I do.
And why's that?
Well, I feel like he didn't communicate. So divorce, basically, kick him out. That's
Yeah.
it. It's over. That's it.
That's a very bleak
Done.
way of thinking about this, Ruby.
Well, I don't think it's bleak at all.
I'm going to be honest.
Do you know what's bleak?
What's that?
Sitting next to you. No, I don't think it's bleak. Listen, New Year's is for lovers.
Is it?
Yeah, it kind of is. Kind of is.
I mean, you would know. Much
There's
about
lots of
that.
times to party. Like, I think, going out with your buds,
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking that's more like, St. Patrick's Day.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Did she talk to him about these plans?
Well, it doesn't sound like they have good communication.
Well, that's problem number one.
Yeah. It's kind of like our problem.
You can't fault him for not knowing about something that didn't exist. I hate when people act like you can read their fucking mind, like you. And you know, I hate when people are like, well, I want to do this. It's like, well, baby, you have to make that plan.
Oh, well.
You have to speak your mind.
Hi,
If you
we
wanna
live
do
together.
something-
And, you know, you would have thought she might have talked to him about what she expected.
Well, she didn't,
Okay.
and that's her fault.
But, you know, I
So
don't
I think he needs to leave her.
Oh.
I think he needs to hook up with one of his buds.
Well, I think she needs to leave him.
I think his buds, you know what they need to do? Need to get real drunk, have sex with each other, film a video, and send it to her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I have to tell you, there was a part of me that's like, he's keeping her out because he's having a little DL on the side.
Oh, DL.
You know, a little down low.
Down low ding dong.
A little down low going on there.
DLDD.
You know, listen, there are guys that do that.
There are. I've
That
seen
always
them.
kind of surprises me.
I've met them.
Yeah, it kind of surprises me.
That doesn't surprise me.
I don't know why it surprises me, but
shouldn't.
sometimes it does.
Girl, there's DL men all over the world.
That's true.
DL men are all over the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't like DL men.
No, I don't either.
I say if you're gonna be wanting something from me,
Yeah.
you better be proud about it.
Yeah.
I don't want to give you anything.
Don't be. I completely understand why they wouldn't be proud about it. I mean, it's you, darling.
Well, Boo Year's Eve, I think you need to get over yourself.
Wow.
Yeah.
You really think so?
I don't agree with her. If you don't make plans, you can't be mad when somebody makes plans if you haven't made plans. And he has every right to see his friends. He has every right to have a social life outside of her.
Yeah.
And if she really wanted to see him on New Year's Eve, she should have spoke up.
Yeah.
So I really think that he should leave her for one of his buddies that have a much hotter time, and that, at least when I envision it.
Now, I just kind of want to present this idea. So you're living with your boyfriend. You know, you've been living together. How long did they say?
18 months.
18 months. You'd think that he might have said something about, I'm just going to go out with my boys.
He did.
Well, yeah, he didn't say, hey, I was wondering if we was going to do something on New Year's, because if we're not, I'm going out with my boys.
Maybe he doesn't like her.
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
And I
Because,
think
you know,
that-
I would have ran it by her, not as like, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I would have ran it by her as like, hey, I was thinking of doing this. Would that be cool?
Maybe
You know, I mean, it's one thing to be like, hey, I'd like to do this. And your partner goes, oh, hey, I totally get it. And it's quite another thing to be like, hey, this is what I'm doing.
Well, I think they're both kind of shitty people.
Well, you'd know.
Yeah. I'm great at discerning shitty people from the nice. I mean, look at you.
Well, you know.
You're the shittiest person of all.
Oh, well.
If you could call yourself
Sticks
a
and
person.
stones may break my styrofoams, but names will never hurt me.
Sticks and stones may make up your bones.
No, I don't have bones. I have styrofoams. Sticks and stones may break my styrofoams, but names will never hurt me.
I just think that, you know, to expect that from your boyfriend when he just wants to have a bro fest, she should just peer through the window and see what happens.
Well, you know,
Kind of get off to it.
in this case, I just disagree with you. I feel like
In
he should have run. Well, in most cases, really.
Boo Year's Eve, this is what I want you to do.
Yeah.
I want you to crash the party,
Oh, now that's
have
an
a
idea.
fit of rage.
Well, that's an idea
Say,
too.
if you're not going to be with me on New Year's Eve, you can't have fun.
Yeah, maybe you could get arrested.
Sure.
Throw a few beer bottles.
Yeah.
You get on the get up on the bar and take your top
You know what
off
she
and
should do?
show your boobs.
If you want to see a ball drop, then pull down your pants. And then she just grabs him by the balls and rips them down.
Or she could just go in and say, hey, everybody, if you want to watch a ball drop, my boyfriend only has one ball.
You don't make fun of people's bodies, Ruby.
Oh, well, you do if you're given bad advice.
Fair.
You know.
Body shamer.
Well, he may have more than one.
You
but
know,
just
the men's
just
rights
making
community.
him insecure in front of his buddies. That's you know, it's a way to get him
Ruby.
back for making her feel bad on New Year's Eve. What are you doing, New Year's?
Ruby, I didn't want to tell you
New Year's Eve.
this. Ruby, this is stirring up a lot of emotions in me.
Yeah.
You know, you making fun of people with one ball as if they're less than. And I have to tell you something. I haven't told you this before. I have 3.
Yeah.
2 where they should be. 1 in the back of my throat. But it only comes once a week.
You're a real sick little puppy. You know that? You are weird. Lord Almighty. Christ almighty. You are something else, girl.
I am.
For a moment there, I thought, well, she's a bigger freak than I thought.
There's nothing freaky about that.
Yeah,
It's
kinda.
natural.
There is no, people do not have balls in the back of their throat unless they swallowed them. And I know you've swallowed a few. You're terrible.
Oh my God. Let's read the next
Listen,
note.
listen, I'm going to say something nice.
What's that?
I'm going to say that's the reason I actually do like working with you
What's
occasionally.
that? It make you feel normal?
Because you're weird.
Yeah.
You are weird,
I'm weird.
as weird could get,
It's
you
true.
know?
I'm a nut.
You are something
I'm
else.
a nut.
I can't figure it out sometimes, but you're something.
I'm the missing link.
Yeah. Hey, listen. Boo Year's Eve. I agree with you. Lose the loser.
That's very nice. I'm going to let you end on that note.
Yeah.
Just so she feels supported.
Yeah, somebody needs to
I don't
support her.
support her.
Yeah.
All right. Next letter.
That's
shall we?
probably because you're going out with him
Maybe
and
I
his
am.
buddies.
Maybe I want to see all his buddies have a nice night on the town.
That's right.
See what all them
Yeah.
corn-fed, beer-guzzling boys are doing.
That's right.
Maybe I'll
That's
go
right.
down to the bar and say, "Hey, boys!
That's exactly what you'll
Ready
do.
to have a fun New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
You ready to
Yahoo!
ready to party with Miss Louvel? Woo!
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, that's the kind of girl you are.
Woo! Woo!
You've got serious issues.
I think they liked that.
Maybe.
I think they liked that. All right, you ready for
Hey,
this?
listen, if you liked that, please write in at thepunchingjudys@gmail.com. If you don't like it, please write in at thepunchingjudys@gmail.com.
Here, I'll do it one more time for them.
Woo! Woo!
That's how we're gonna get fans, girl.
Woo!
Watch our show.
Woo! We've become woo girls.
Hey, you know what? Sex sells, baby.
They're gonna kick us out of the bar.
They're gonna demonetize us. All right, let's get into this next one, shall we?
All
This
right.
is from Patricia B. Nocturna.
Be nocturna.
She sounds like a vampire.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
Hey, Judys.
Oh, hey.
Someone brought several live bats into my office building and set them loose.
Wow.
The management tried to take care of it, but ended up sending everyone home at 11 a.m. on a Friday.
Oh, that's
So instead of the normal Friday drudgery, I got to indulge in some porn and take a nap instead of, and I wasn't sad about that.
so kind of like your regular Friday afternoon.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I totally know who did it. It was a friend who had the request off, their time off request denied for bullshit reason. I would
That
do
sounds like something you'd do.
I've done it.
Oh, really?
I've had COVID many times.
Oh, wow.
However, I do think that's kind of fucked up for the bats, right?
Yeah.
I hate my office as a human being, so I can only imagine how awful it must have been as a bat.
Yeah.
No one was bitten,
Okay.
but it could have been dangerous, as bats can carry a plethora of diseases.
Yeah.
Sort of like John Stamos in the 90s.
Whoa.
You would know all about that.
Well, you know, I did hang out with John.
What did he give you?
I can't say I have a I signed a non-disclosure
NDA,
agreement.
okay,
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Was it Stamosidia? Just laugh.
No,
It's
I'm
okay.
just
nod
saying.
your head.
I can't say
You
anything.
It's
Yeah.
okay, girl. I'm torn on what I should do. Should I rat out my bat friend for putting us in danger, or thank them for the early weekend by keeping their mouth shut?
Wow.
Bat friend. I love that.
Well, I can't believe. Listen, it's kind of like snakes on a plane.
Honestly,
Bats in an office. It's like, I think there's a movie there.
I think that you could get a big Hollywood deal.
I-
This isn't going to be bad advice today because I liked this.
Yeah.
There's nothing I have bad to say about this, but this is going to be insane advice.
Yeah.
So I want you to write a play
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah.
And
Or a movie.
A movie.
Yeah,
movie or play.
for sure. An independent movie.
We're going to star as the leading roles.
That's right.
I'll be bat number 1. She'll
Yeah.
be bat number 2.
That's right.
And if you'd like, you could be the friend who releases the bats. And let's try our best bat impressions. Can you do it?
I'm doing it right now.
Looks
Oh,
like
hey,
girl.
You know what it looks like I'm
Girl.
doing.
Girl.
Well,
I didn't think you'd feel comfortable doing that around me.
well, you know. Yeah,
Well,
just-
this is my audition tape.
Okay.
Because he's probably listening.
All
Not sure
right.
he's probably listening.
Yeah.
Isn't that great? I'm a great bat.
That is really weird, girl.
I think I'm gonna get the role.
You're gonna get something.
I'm gonna get an Oscar for that role, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, Oscar the Grouch. That's terrible.
You don't want to give
You're
us your...
terrible. You're really bad.
That was great.
No, it wasn't.
Why?
It was just frightening, really.
That was exactly like a bat.
No, it
I
wasn't.
looked like a bat. I
No,
sound
but
like a bat.
actually, to be honest, this
Huh.
could be a fun movie.
It could be.
Yeah.
What would we call the movie?
Well,
We would call it a
Battopia.
Batty and Batty at work.
Yeah.
And it's like a guy, he's pulling his hair on the
Bat
camera and
Batty.
bats are flying out of his like,
Bat Batty.
ah!
Maddie and the Batty.
Maddie and the Batty. Batty.
Yeah.
Batty! Exclamation point.
Yeah, it could be.
Batty at work.
Listen, I can't believe someone would do that, but
I think it's a great idea. I
would imagine.
I think that this
snakes
person,
could have been interesting too.
you know what I think this person
But
is?
the snakes are kind of slow moving.
Bats are much worse than
Yeah.
snakes in that scenario.
Yeah.
But I think the person who released the bats listens to our show.
I
Because
kind of feel
the
like
bad
they bite.
advice.
Yeah.
That's bad advice.
Yeah.
Releasing bats in your office.
Yeah. But telling on your friend, I think that would be bad advice too.
Yeah, don't tell off your friend. He helped you out.
Yeah.
You got a nice little break.
Yeah.
On a Friday, no less.
That's
you got
right.
basically had a 3-day weekend.
That's right.
And no one got a disease.
Nobody did.
Not yet.
No.
You know, it could be possible that someone was bitten and they don't realize it.
That's
and then
right.
they become like a super villain.
Yeah.
It becomes this whole
And then
thing.
it could be like, it could become like the next COVID and it could
Yeah.
attack the whole world.
Yeah, the whole world.
Yeah, we could all take 13 weeks off,
13
be
weeks.
locked away in our box
Yeah,
again.
your friend wanted to take off work so bad he wanted to make the next pandemic with a bat.
Yeah, that seems about right.
You know, maybe your friend's not great after all.
Yeah,
Maybe
you might
your
want
friend
to
is
turn
a
him in.
dangerous eco-terrorist.
You might want to turn him in.
Turn him into the authorities.
That's right.
Say he's an eco-terrorist.
He is an
He
eco-terrorist.
was trying to start another pandemic.
That's right.
He said, if you don't give me $5 million, I'm going to release these bats onto the office.
Did he say that?
Yeah.
I thought he just wanted
that-
the afternoon
No,
off.
that was in the fine print. You
Oh.
didn't, I read that to
I was
myself.
reading it. Listen, I was reading along with you.
You can't read.
I can read.
But, you know, he had a bribe. He bribed them.
Yeah.
They didn't listen, so he
Yeah.
let the bats out. So I think you need to turn
Yeah,
him.
I think you need to turn him into the
Turn him-
CDC,
the CDC,
the IHS,
lock him away with Luigi.
the NOP.
Yeah, him and
Yeah.
Luigi can be cellmates.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The
Oh,
baddie.
listen, that's too good for him.
Yeah?
No, I want to be
I know.
cellmates with Luigi.
Well, Luigi doesn't want to be
Everybody
cellmates
wants
with
to be salesman. Oh, did you watch that Saturday Night Live last night?
I didn't.
Oh my God, Colin. Colin.
Jost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was. Listen, he was going to start a joke about Luigi, and he put it up on the screen, and the whole audience was like, "Woo! Yay! Woo!" And he's like, "I hope you're wooing for justice," and people were like, "Read the room, Colin."
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. All these rich,
Well, justice
elitist
was
New
served.
Yorkers are like, "Why do you guys like him?" And I'm like, "Listen, hey,
He
read
did
the
us a
room."
favor.
I mean, I'm not one to get political, but read the room.
I'm just saying that, I'm not sad.
No, listen, I'm not one who believes in vigilantism.
No, it's bad. It's bad. We can't have that.
No.
This is my take. Well,
But,
this is boring. I don't want to talk about that.
I kind of think he's fabulous.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, but I'm just a puppet. What do I know?
What do you know? Well, you don't have any. They can't arrest you.
But it was kind of funny. It was kind of weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not one to talk about these kind of things.
No, you really must like him.
Well,
And his big ass. He does look like someone you'd be attracted to.
well, he is actually. He's totally my
He's
type.
a twink.
Yeah, well,
a pretty
he is
twink.
not a twink.
He's a twink.
No, he is not.
He has no hair.
No.
He's no body hair.
He's pretty hairy. He's Italian, for heaven's sakes.
His
His name is Luigi Mangione. Come on.
He's also. This is my thing.
Yeah.
He's a rich kid.
I know, which is kind of strange.
So I'm kind of like, I don't really care anymore. He is not this like working class hero to me, but that's.
Well, but listen. Who was a real friend of the working class?
Who's that?
That was Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
True.
And
was a rich
who wasn't? a working class person.
Franklin Delano
That's
Roosevelt.
right. He was.
Okay, fair enough.
He was from the elite class, but
Fair enough.
he turned against his class because he felt that they were giving the American people a raw deal.
Yeah.
And so, I kind of look at it like that, to be honest.
History with Ruby.
And honestly, this is probably the most political Miss Ruby's ever going to get. And I'm
know,
not saying it's right. Listen, I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying vigilantism is right. I'm just saying I can understand why people are,
We're hurt. We're sick.
Yeah.
We're tired of it.
That's right. That's right.
We said it here, folks. We're
Hey.
hurt. We're sick.
Yeah.
We're tired of it. We want health care for everybody.
Yeah.
That's it.
Health
Not
care?
that- It's
Health
not
care?
hard.
Yeah. Well, and listen, if they want private health care and this whole thing to work, then they need to stop being assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
I
saying.
agree. Stop
Not
denying
just
people's
saying.
claims.
That's right. That's right.
Wow, folks, when we start getting political, you know shit's broken.
Well, yeah, that's right. Listen, because I'm not into that,
Because you know what? Nocturna, we don't all have health care in this world, so it was very irresponsible
It
for your
was
friend
irresponsible.
to release those bats. and
Somebody could
potentially
have gotten
get
hurt.
I bet their claims
And then they
be
would have been
denied.
declined.
Yep. Mm-hmm. They said, I got bit by a bat. And
That's
some
right.
faceless CEO would say,
Yeah.
who cares?
Yeah, they say, well, how did that bat get into the office?
Right.
That's who we're going to hold
Right,
responsible.
right.
Yeah.
They say, have him pay for
That's
your...
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me.
Look at you.
Uh,
Do you hear the puppet sing? Puppet to sing the da da da
Blah,
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 da 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 da.
Les Miserables.
Les Miserables. Are you gonna lead the revolution, Ruby?
Well, probably not.
No, you won't. Neither
But
will I.
listen, I will volunteer you for the job.
I'm not doing that.
Well,
I'm too pretty for jail.
no, I
Well,
think
actually, they would take care of me in prison.
that's well. Oh God, those prisoners.
Oops, the soap. Whoopsie.
You are a bad girl. You know that?
That's yes.
Wow.
I live inside this head.
Yeah, I know you do.
Oh,
All
well.
right, should we call it quits?
I think we call it quits.
Ah,
I
I've
think
had
it's the end of the
enough.
episode.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh.
What?
It's the end of the
Huh?
episode.
What?
The time has come. To
You can
say
watch us
good-
on YouTube.
Yeah. Where else?
You can watch us on the Instagram.
Yeah.
You can see us on the TikTok for as
Yeah.
long as it
I
lasts.
want to see if you can do this yourself. What else can we do?
We're on the Apple Podcast.
We are.
We're on the Spotify
Yep.
and most anywhere where you get your podcasts.
Look at you coming into
Yeah.
the 21st century,
Yeah.
being able to know all the social
you
media.
can follow us
Yeah.
or you can subscribe. Actually, we'd love you to subscribe on the YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would.
And listen, you don't have to watch the whole episode,
No.
but we'd love to have you subscribe so we know that you're a part of
Fan.
our family.
Our cult.
Yeah. Is it a cult now?
It could be.
Yeah. Well, I think once we reach 80 people, then it's a cult.
We can have a commune.
Right now, it's just a small church.
We'll have a commune.
Really?
We can have our fans come live with us on a farm somewhere, and every night instead of watching on YouTube, they'll just have to watch us do this in real life. And
God.
if they don't, they get poisoned.
Oh my God. That's terrible.
It's a cult.
I feel bad for that idea.
It's a cult. What else would we do?
I don't think so. I'm not that kind of cult leader.
I am.
No, I know. That's why I have to keep you under contract. Listen. The time has come to say goodnight. It's later than you think.
We've had some laughs,
Shared
some
some
fun,
and toasted with some drinks.
Until next time, we have to say, whenever that may be,
Please do that thing we always ask. And please subscribe for free.
All right, Ruby. Have a happy New Year,
You too.
everybody.
Good night. Happy New Year.
Bye.
Woo.